want to support the platform just in case anything like this happens again, you can do it by way of PayPal, Patreon, Cash App, and also by the Anchor. And you can also further support the platform by way of going to the Teespring store or the shoe store that is located in the comment section below.
Sitting here doing my nails, new set, every week, I don't know. Anyways, that's not what this is about. And I was thinking about the fact that I've never entertained a black man or any other man of color as far as romantically dating, etc., because of the bad experiences that I personally have had with African American men. And I obviously know they're African American men because I'm foreign. And how I've been sexualized by the ones that I've encountered from a very young age. That just always put me off because, ugh. I also grew up in a predominantly white neighborhood, so naturally I gravitated towards that hue of man. What I didn't realize until recently is that what they were doing, the clear people, were far worse than what the over sexualization, loud and in person. They were just fetishizing me, which is worse because you can't know what's in someone's mind. As a result, I decided that me choosing clear men over black men was a preference, when in fact it's something that I was essentially tricked into. A preference is how you like your coffee or your eggs, not whether or not you'll date someone because of the color of their skin. And it's a hard pill to swallow at my age and taking so long to realize it and come to terms with it.
All right, so I just want people to go back and listen to the video again, right? She stated that she has never dated a black man, but she has had bad experiences that she came in contact with. And from those experiences, right, of them, I guess, objectifying her and seeing her in a certain type of way, that completely turned her off, right? And specifically stated that she was, in a sense, raised or grew up in a all-white community. And because of those negative experiences, and also on the fact that she never actually had a relationship and or dated a black man, she went to somebody else completely different, right? Because she never had those experiences negatively, right, with that other group of people. So in her mind, she automatically thought, well, if this side is bad, then automatically the other side has to be good. The other side has to be positive. The other side has to be better than the black men that I have obviously came into contact with and encountered in my life. She then stated that that is all wrong. That is all completely false. Why? Because she was still being looked at and deemed as an object. She was still being hypersexualized. She was still being sexualized. She was being fetishized. And this is something that I've pointed out countless times before. Bring up their variables, right? They want to say, well, oh, well, I'm married to the person that I'm with for such and such years and they never did or treated me. And I keep telling people, if that is your story, that is great. That is awesome. Obviously, we're not talking about you. So for you to feel as though that you're going to bring up your one example in order to body block all of the other Caucasian men out here, as to say that, well, if the one I'm with isn't treating me like that, then obviously the rest of them are the exact same as the one that quote unquote being married to or engaged to or children with, or you being just in a relationship with them. And I keep telling people that just because you are a variable, just because you're outside of the whole basket, doesn't mean that everybody else is having your exact same experience. Just because you're treated a certain type of way by the one that you got, that doesn't mean that every other black woman out here is going to end up finding the exact same guy that you ended up finding. Like I said, go to these colleges. What's going to take place? Go to their colleges. Go to Colorado. Go to Kansas. Go to Stanford. Go to Upper New York. Go to somewhere in California. Go to all these colleges where there are pretty much almost nil, zilch, zero black men, and deal with all of those guys and let me know how that ends up for you. Let me know. Because I already know. Like I said, I went to private school and I was around some of these dudes at a very young age. And I was already able to see how they see and view women. So I can only imagine how it is once you start hitting that adulthood and you start gaining all that other type of stuff and the arrogance start to, come out, right? Some people are, born in money, so that also starts to play a role in it as well. Like I said, y'all don't understand a lot of things, but soon enough you will. The only positive about this is the fact that, she ended up figuring this out, before the age of 60. She figured this out at the time, at whatever age that she's at this moment in time, which is great. Which is great. Now I'm pretty sure that there might be a black guy out there specifically for her that'll be like, all right, it is what it is. It's us now. It is, we can just sit up there and just work from, this little, spot. And pretty sure there might be a guy out there for her. But for the greater majority of guys, once they hear this story, they're gonna be like, nah. And I'm gonna completely understand those guys. Why? Because she decided that the black men that she came into contact with, she wanted to group and generalize all black men as those men. So because of that, because of her lack of experience with black men, because of her lack of relationships with black men, because of the lack of love that she has and has actually gotten from black men, this is why she ended up in the situations that she ended up in, and this is why she had the mentality that she had. Own time and pace. My main thing is I, want to try to help people to speed that up so that they don't have to be in their, their 40s and their 50s and so on and so on. Basically meaning that it's far too late. It's not even going to matter if you figured it out because ain't nobody going to be looking for you. So, like I said before, to each is their own. I'm not here trying to switch whatever it is that people want to, date, and all of that time is long gone. Long gone, I tell you, long gone. Seiji can care less. Can care less. The main thing is this. If things take place, don't come here crying. Because, nobody's gonna want to hear it. Because the main thing is, if you have a teacher, right, in school that's telling you, hey, study this, right? Read this chapter. Make sure to take notes. Make sure to, look at the words that's in bold and write down that paragraph or those sentences because more than likely I'm going to quiz you on this. This is what's going to be on the test. I'm going to give you these hints so that you can pass this with flying colors so you don't have to fail. If you have a teacher that is telling you the information and giving it to you for free, so that you can get an A+ on a test very easy, and you decide to take all the information and throw it in the trash, and then you want to turn around to that teacher, take that quiz and that test, and you want to be like, yo, I didn't pass this because what I was supposed. No, you did know. You decided that you didn't want to pay attention. You decided that you wanted to forego the information and that you wanted to do things your own way. And this is what I keep telling people. I don't got time for that. And that's just me being real. I don't got time for that. Because if you got somebody telling you 99 different times and you still want to mess up, yo, it's on you. At the end of the day, it is 100% on you. But like I told y'all before, pay attention. She told y'all that she is foreign. Now, how foreign? What type of foreign? I'm not, I don't specifically know. But she made sure that there was a difference. She made sure to tell you she was talking about African American men And she made sure to state that she is foreign. So, like I said, black women out here, when y'all be listening to these quote unquote other black women on social media, y'all better be very sure of the people that y'all are listening to and paying attention to. Because just because they talk, they act, they dress, they sing, and they dance, and they walk, and they look like you, don't realistically mean that they are actually you or of you or let alone actually for you. But I digress. Like I said before, sooner or later, y'all gonna learn.
Reloading!
Solid copy. Sparrow 6, launching SAE. Inbound hub. Back to target. Hostile care package in the area. Enemy UAV active. Friendly UAV on station. We're getting hit hard.
Semtex out! Flash out! Throwing Semtex! Throwing flash grenade!